Hey guys, this is Todd with Copy Flight. I'm going to do a About Page Teardown. Um, this one is for uh, Paul Oyler. Oyler, I don't know if I said your name correctly, Paul, but it's Oyler Creative, and he's affectionately known to those of us on Twitter as Pappy. He is in the WordPress community. He's a good man. Um, so anyway, just to get going, we're going to look at 5 or 6 questions. The first one is, what does your headline say? Number two, do you pinpoint my pain? 3, can I see a future better self? 4, is your company credible? 5, do you have a story to tell? And 6, do you call me to action? So I will drop those in the notes that's on YouTube, as well as the article that's at the Copy Flight blog. So with that in mind, let's take a look at what we have here. First, you see he does have a headline. So that's the first thing. I think Paul has actually downloaded my About Page framework. So he has a headline here, and it does say something. He says, we focus on your website so you can focus on your business, which is a big pain point for a lot of small businesses. They just don't have the time to do that. So that's a really nice headline to get going. It's obvious from the beginning. He's trying to appeal to people who are short on time but need to have a website presence. So in the second paragraph, he has a mission, which I think is really good. I think it's always good if you can put a mission, even if it's short, in your about page. It shows that you have something from which you are basing what you're doing. But what I would do here, looking at your page, Paul, this third paragraph right here, to me, it pinpoints the pain point. It pinpoints the pain of your customer, and I would like to see it be the first paragraph in your about page. So it's pretty well done. We know that there are a lot of DIY website platforms out there. He's immediately addressing a possible objection, and TV commercials make them look easy, but before you realize you have spent hours attempting to create a website that doesn't look good or function like you want. That right there is a common point of pain for a lot of small businesses and ministries, that the kind of people that Paul appeals to with his business. So very good. I think that should be your first paragraph. That's my opinion. You do mention that you have a history of experience with WordPress websites, and I think that's good to know. You mentioned that you worked with it since 2000, so that's a good right there. Uh, you've been doing this since 2000, so that is 19 years of service, Paul. What I would say is that you tell people about you, but you really don't show. So the thing I would say is, the question that comes up, is your company credible? I think your company is credible. If you had a couple of really powerful testimonies, they would go really good right here. I think that if you put those testimonials on this page, a couple that really say, hey, we hired Paul to do this for us, and this is the benefit we received from using his services. That, in my opinion, would be a good place to put that testimony on this page. So that kind of answers the question, is your company credible? I think you are credible. I just think that you need to find some social proof, if you will, to go on there. And it might even be maybe you have taken a WordPress course, or some kind of recognized award. Maybe you did a HubSpot course on online marketing. I don't know, but those kind of things would be good right there. Would like for you to tell a little bit of story. I know that's not easy to do for yourself, but even a story just about how you started your business, maybe a hardship you came through, just to show that you're human. Or I would even say, because I know some things about you, Paul, I know that you have done weightlifting because I've seen the pictures. I know that you like the Grateful Dead, and classic rock music, as we've discussed that before. I know you like dirt track racing. Any one of those things could be something that you could put in that tells a little bit something about you, and might be something that other business owners would resonate with. So kind of create a connection between you and them. Um, can I see my future self? I don't know that you really show that, but I think that's something that you could benefit from on this page, is telling people what it would look like working with Paul. Um, and that could come in the form of testimony. So somebody says, "Hey, I never really think much about it because Paul's taking care of it. But I do know that we're making, business from our website, whatever." A testimonial could do a good job with that as well. But the ideal is, even if you use what I call the imagine statements, imagine not worrying about your website, not worrying that you need to update something. Imagine being able to just send an email to someone and they take care of it for you. Imagine statements are good for that as well. So that's something you might consider. The last question is, do you call me to action? I think you do that. You have one right here, contact Oyler Creative, and then you have another one down here with a call to action button. I want peace of mind. Peace of mind is what you're focusing on as a call to action. So I think that's really good. The thing I would add to that is, besides contacting you, I would find a way to get people on your email list, either a giveaway, worksheet or checklist or something like that, or even just ask them to sign up for regular updates that you may send people. Another thing you might consider doing is, if you have a lower end product that maybe doesn't cost as much, but it could be a paid discovery session, or a website audit or something like that. Lower end, whether it's free or even just a few dollars, I think that would be a good thing to put here. Or your best service. So if you have a good service that that people really get the most out of, I would feature that. So I would look at one of those 3 or 4 things: having something to get people on the email list, um, um, a low end product, as far as price goes, less expensive, or a discovery session or something like that, consultation. I do like the free consultation idea, um, but also your best service. So if your best service is WordPress management, maybe you have a monthly plan that you put people on, and just for fixed price, and you take care of things. That would be possibly a good thing to put on this page as well. But you do have a call to action, so I do think that's a really good thing. It's all in all, not bad about page. Very, very good. A lot better than most I see. I certainly think you can tweak some things and that I mentioned in the video. So good job, Paul. I will chat with you guys later.